What up? What up? What up? What's up, Red? What's going on, people? How everybody doing? Your boy back in the building. We back live. We back live. Sorry about the hiatus, but sometimes you got to do a little bit. You got to do a little bit. So, moral of the story is we are back in the building. So I thought I'd jump on for a little bit, tell you a little bit about it, a little bit about what Coach been up to. Give me a second, let everybody pop in. Got to stay on the grind. So how's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? Any ball reviews you seen that you really liked? And what do you think I'm going to be up to next? Because what I'm going to do is I'm dropping a ball review today myself. Oh no. Red, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Lower back pain, bro. That's got to be bad. I mean, I know I'd be injured, but man, I don't want to be that injured. Lower back, that's got to be brutal. Dude, I had heck of a time, man. Heck of a time. And somehow, some way along the way, my knees, when not bowling, has been feeling a little bit better. But Red, it breaks my heart about your back, man. Out of action with the lower back, Red, that's gotta hurt. You know what I did today, Red? I did the ball review on the Zero Mercy by Hammer, the Solid. I sure did. And it is uploading as we speak, brother. Yes, it is. Let's see in the folder. Yeah, it's uploading as we speak, man. Sorry, I'm actually putting it all together right now. I'm not going to edit or not like that. I'm just going to put it all together. But it was exciting to get back to bowling. And it's weird because, to be honest, I felt like I was a little bit rusty. I know a lot of you are going to be like, ain't no way you can be rusty from not bowling for a couple of weeks. But I'm telling you, I felt rusty, man. I don't know why I felt so rusty, but I did. I felt rusty. All right, now that that's done. I did. I felt rusty, man. I don't get why. Nope. Phase 2 Pro didn't come in. So what I did do, Red, is I had the Zero Mercy Solid and Pearl done, and I had the Nebula by Motive done also. So I'm gonna drop the Solid Zero Mercy video tonight, and then I'm going to the Nebula and the Pearl. I'm gonna do the shorts for those tonight, and then I'll finish those videos tomorrow, and then I'll drop them tomorrow. So I just, I gotta get this stuff out to everybody because I've been behind because I've been gone. So, but the moral of the story is sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, and then I'll catch up. And then as soon as the P2 Pro comes in, I'll do it. Sometimes I just can't get my hands on things a little earlier as I should, like the Viking. They dropped the Viking to us early, so I was able to do that. But the P2, they didn't. I don't get it. Maybe somebody else is smarter than me can understand it, and it's crazy because the P2 is the bigger release. They didn't drop that to us early. They dropped the Viking, which isn't the bigger release. They dropped that early, so I don't know what Storm is doing. I wish I understood it, but their marketing is way over my head. I don't understand it. I mean, the P2's been one of the highest selling bowling balls, and it's been on the market for sale for like 17 years, 15, 16, 17 years. So you would think the P2, if you think it's going to be that big a deal, you would do everything you can to get it out there, but guess not. He's doing well. I just got off the phone with him, actually. He's doing great. I don't know what he had planned for tonight. I didn't ask him to get on the live. I mean, when I told him I was getting on the live, he's like, "You're doing a live on a Monday?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't been on live for a while." So I figured I'd jump in and say hello to everybody, let everybody know that I'm good. I'm feeling good. Is all the knee pain gone? No, but I still feel relatively good. I feel fresh. So, I'm telling you, feel pretty good, man. What I am though is jet lagged. Very, very bad. Very bad. Going from two different time zones back to my own. Yeah, it got me jet lagged. Like I don't know what. When I was younger, it seemed to never bother me, but now that I'm a little older, it's definitely a little. It's a thing. But it felt good to be back in the bowling alley coaching my high school team. It felt good to be bowling. Um, yeah, man. Nothing is better for me than that. Feels great. So how long are you down for, Red? Telling you, I am jet lagged. But I still need to get these videos out. This one out tonight, and then the shorts out. So the show must go on, and I don't want it to go on without me. In case you're wondering, I'm drinking almond milk, trying to stay healthy. And I know that Monday is not my night to be on, but I like I said, I just wanted to pop on and say that I'm back, that we're about to start dropping all these videos, and to see what you guys thought about the hammer, Zero Mercy. Because for me, I thought it was a big deal. I like it. Um, I do. I like it. Do I think it's as strong as the Ion Max? I don't think so. But the hindsight 2020 is maybe I'm more partial to the Ion Max. Hope to be back on Thursday. Hey, I hope you are too. So I don't know. So the only way we're gonna know for sure is if we do a ball comparison with the Zero Mercy Solid, the Ion Max, and see how it holds up. Also, another way I'm gonna be able to tell is by using it on Thursday in the sports shop. I'll take them all. If it works better than the Ion, then we have some business. But I think the Ion is a little strong, a little earlier, a little stronger. Earlier means to read closer to you. So with that being said, I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to jump on and say, hey, I'm back. We ready. That way I can get this content out to you because rolling the ball down the lane, letting you guys see the shape, that's what's important to me. What up, Larry? How you been, buddy? Where was I? I told you I was out. I went out the country, Larry. I went out the country. Took a quick trip to Puerto Rico, and then went to Aruba and a couple other places. Gotta take some trips, man. Sometimes. But I told everybody I was going out to see, Coach. Come on, Larry. How you not know? Everybody knew I was going on a mini vacation. I went to Tortola, St. Martin, like I said, Puerto Rico. Yeah, man, I needed that R&R, dude. Like I said, I'm back. I'm feeling fresh. Look, my face is thinner. Got a little bit of a tan. So yeah, I went to all them places, St. Martin's. Yeah, I went all over the Caribbean, dude. I was a Caribbean traveling fool. But now I'm back. A little jet lag. And I'm ready. like I said, I'm gonna jump off in a couple minutes because I'm gonna go ahead and get out some of these videos to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm behind the bubble, so my job is to catch up and let you guys, get the reviews from me. You've seen the others. Now it's time for y'all to see the best. No, I'm just kidding. No, a lot of the guys do a great job too. But I like to throw my hat in the ring too. So the Zero Mercy Solid, we're gonna drop tonight, in probably about an hour and some change. And we're gonna drop the Nebula Short. We're gonna rock the Zero Mercy Pearl. Now, here's the thing about the Zero Mercy, right? Solid is the thing that got me flipped is how they dressing this. So I'm not the biggest 3D offset. There's only one offset that I liked, and that was the last one they did. I don't like it. It's just serviceable, right? Our team took first place while you were gone. It was a clean sweep. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, and my team jumped back in the first two while I was gone. Ain't that something? So, but the Zero Mercy, the thing about the ball, like they were saying that the 3D offset is the cord that they use, but they call it the super offset, which is the cord that they're using for the Zero Mercy, right? So then you have that, and what's wrapped around that core is the HK22 C square, and C square I like it because I'm C, my son is C, so C square I like that. But I guess C square is supposed to be really good cover. So the thing about the Zero Mercy that they're saying is so good is that the ball is supposed to be really strong, which is early, but still have back end too. Me personally, I thought that they had said this already with the Hammer Black Widow 3.0, but the only one we're going to know is the C. I threw it. I'm not going to be a spoiler and tell you what it looked like, but just know that you guys can see that here shortly in about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I'll go ahead and drop that video tonight. And then you guys can see the Nebula, which is using the that propulsion cover, which is supposed to be really angular. So I ain't going to spoil that one either because I've seen some people throw it while I was gone, and it didn't look very angular to me. However, when I threw it, you have to see the look. Yes, Larry. Now I can get the P2 Pro. As soon as it comes in, I'll get one, but I can't get one sooner than that. I like the Solid better than the Pearl. Red, to be honest with you. I like the Solid better than the Pearl though. But maybe it's the lanes weren't ready for the Solid. I'm sorry, maybe the lanes weren't ready for the Pearl. But I like the Nebula better than I like the Zero Mercy Pearl. And I can't even see the Nebula, so that should tell you something. I don't know. But here's the thing, though. We'll know more when I do the review on them both tomorrow. So I threw a couple shots for shorts, but that's nothing. Red, that's a really good question. I think the Solid hooks more than the Pearl, actually. Yeah, I do because it's hooking front to back and then on the back end. So the Solid is definitely hooking more than the Pearl does. The Pearl's really clean through the front, through the mid lane. It's really, it's really clean. Well, Larry, you're going to be able to find out because I threw mine on a house shot. I did my review today with that ball on a house shot because here's the thing. Why am I going to do it on a sports shot? See, somebody asked me that. Coach, why don't you do your review on a sports shot? Well, here's the thing. How many people are going to buy the ball going to bowl on a sports shot? the numbers of sport bowlers and house bowlers are astronomically in the house shot favor. So that's why you do it on the house shot. Facts. So I did it on the house shot. So Larry, you'll get a first hand look at what it looks like on the house shot and if it's that strong. Do I think the Ion Max is actually stronger. And when I mean stronger, it's earlier. That's that's the reality. Sorry, I got a big bleeding headache. So I think the Ion Max is stronger than the Zero Mercy. But the only way I'll know for sure is if I go ahead and do a comparison, which I will do this week against the two. And then we'll all know. I think the Zero Mercy might have a little more back end motion. But I think overall strength, the Ion Max is probably stronger. All right, with that being said, let me jump off here because what I want to do is get this out to you guys. So thanks for jumping in real with me. And I will be back on live Wednesday night. I will get that short out so you guys can we're back in business on Wednesday night. So we're gonna be live again. And then we will get back to our regular schedule Friday and Sunday. So that was the big thing that I wanted to jump on and say and let you guys know that I'm back. So with that being said, I'm Coach C. This is the Breakpoint. I know it's a little short, but this is just me saying I'm back. We're back on our regular schedule. And everybody have a good night.